Storr, the Underwriting Manager Construction for Thistle Underwriting. My role combines leading the leads team, hands-on underwriting and portfolio management. The leads team deals with large construction risks, which are above a 2.5 million turnover, high-risk construction risks, and larger, more complex excess layer business. Be difficult to generalise. The impact is felt differently across the nations of the United Kingdom. For example, some stricter guidelines do currently apply in Scotland, and contractors are looking more closely at the estimates on which their premium is based. A significant number are reducing their projections at renewal, and we're finding this is very common for those contractors who contract with the retail and hospitality sectors. Shop fitters and their subcontractors who work for large retail or pub chains appear to have taken a really big hit. However, there are many resilient contractors who are finding a way to trade through the current situation and maintain their turnover whilst complying with government guidelines. Contractors should be updating their risk assessments. These should be reviewed where there are changes in the workplace that could lead to new risks. Additional safety precautions and working practices will almost certainly be required. Most of our clients work as subcontractors, and they'll be liaising with their main contractors to ensure the site is being effectively managed. And that includes ensuring social distancing is in place and hygiene standards are maintained. Sites will have been shut down. These should be left safe and secure, and you'll find more information on what to do on the Thistle Underwriting website. Most contractors' all risks policies will include a stoppage of work clause. Check your wordings to ensure that you know exactly where you stand. If sites are closed, then cover may cease. At Thistle, we'll show flexibility to help you and your clients. Perhaps review limits on items such as own plant. These may have been set on an assumption that plant was spread over a number of sites. I think everyone should be looking very closely at the security conditions on your policy and ensuring these are complied with. Also, keep an eye on the stoppage of work conditions. Builders of private dwellings may not be selling houses as quickly as anticipated. The period allowed under the speculative building clause may come under pressure. Just keep in touch with your clients and your insurers. Review contract limits. Contracts may now be renegotiated to allow for increased costs, such as materials and labour, and less efficient working practices. And hand in hand with that also is a suggestion that maximum contract periods are also reviewed. Those factors may also impact on the duration of contracts. Make sure your policies are based on a realistic maximum contract period. We launched a new policy in January this year, and that's our Construction Combined. And this is traded exclusively from the Leeds office and includes many optional extensions that were not previously available. So you'll know Thistle for the core covers which are there, which is EL, PL, CAR and plant. But for the first time, we're able to write plant cover without contract works. And also for the first time, we're able to offer a bespoke section for 651 cover. And the first continue because we're now able to include property within our Construction Combined policy. And we can also include terrorism across all our property lines, including contractors all risks and plant. In addition, we have a legal expenses option, which includes construction contract disputes. And the policy is on a declaration basis. So that's important because it's not on a minimum and deposit basis. We also have works covered on a first loss basis. So all contracts are covered up to the first loss limit. We can offer high PL limits, including efficacy, use of heat, and work at hazardous locations. And we can also provide high limits in respect of works and plant. And all that is underpinned by an experienced and empowered team. And we are there to help you and to show flexibility on policy terms and conditions. And finally, we have an appetite for high-risk contracting trades. So that includes risks such as basement contractors, structural steel, cladding contractors, and abseiling contractors. Brokers can continue to trade with us quickly and effectively through our Q-Trade platform. Our underwriting teams servicing new and existing business all work from home. All our underwriters have direct lines, and these are on the Thistle Underwriting website.